Millions of people wake up every day with stiff joints, aching muscles, or sleepless nights, never realizing that the answer might be sitting quietly in their bathroom cabinet. A few scoops of Epsom salt, yes, that simple, inexpensive mineral, could be the key to easing pain, calming stress, and even helping your garden thrive. It's humble, affordable, and surprisingly powerful. In today's video, we're diving into 11 little-known ways to use Epsom salt, especially if you're over 50 and looking for natural ways to feel better without relying on more pills. Stay with me, because use number 8 might just change your nighttime routine for good. Epsom salt isn't actually salt at all. It's a mineral compound known as magnesium sulfate. Don't let the fancy name fool you. This stuff has been used for hundreds of years to soothe and heal, yet most people only know about tossing a cup in the bath for relaxation. We're about to change that. From easing stubborn joint pain to helping your tomato plants thrive, Epsom salt deserves a prime spot in your home. And make sure you stay till the end, because use number 8 is a game changer for household chores. Soothe aching joints and arthritis pain. Do you wake up with stiff knees or aching fingers? Arthritis pain and joint stiffness can really slow you down. One surprising ally for those creaky joints is a warm Epsom salt soak. Many older adults swear by this remedy to help reduce swelling and ease the deep aches of arthritis. How does it work? The magnesium in Epsom salt is thought to help relax inflamed tissues and improve blood flow. Even if the science is still catching up, the comforting warmth of an Epsom salt bath can provide noticeable relief for sore joints. It's like giving your knees and shoulders a well-deserved spa treatment. Here's how you can try it tonight. Fill a bathtub or basin with comfortably warm water and stir in about 2 cups of Epsom salt for a full bath. Use less for a smaller foot or hand soak. Make sure it dissolves completely. Then soak the affected joints for 15 to 20 minutes. If you have arthritis in your hands, for example, you can use a large bowl of salty warm water and rest your hands in it. For knees or bigger areas, a bath is ideal. Gently move those joints as you soak and let the warmth loosen them up. Do this once or twice a week or whenever your arthritis flares up. Many people feel reduced stiffness and pain after soaking. It's a simple ritual that can make a big difference in your day-to-day comfort. Not just your joints. Epsom salt can help your muscles bounce back too. Ease muscle soreness and cramps. Whether you overdid it in the garden or you're feeling the tightness of getting older, sore muscles and sudden cramps can strike at any time. If you've ever had a Charlie horse cramp in your calf, you know how painful it is. Here's where Epsom salt comes to the rescue again. Magnesium plays a crucial role in muscle function. It helps muscles relax and recover. When you soak in an Epsom salt bath, you're giving those achy muscles a dose of magnesium and warm relief. Many athletes soak in Epsom salt after workouts to help with cramps and tenderness. For older folks, it can be equally beneficial after a long day of physical activity or even to calm restless leg muscles at night. Think of it as a natural muscle relaxer that works externally. The simple trick: dissolve it, soak, relax. Add 2 cups of Epsom salt to a tub of warm water and swirl it around until dissolved. Then soak your whole body or just the sore limbs for about 20 minutes. If you have a specific cramp, say in your foot or leg, and don't want a full bath, you can fill a bucket or basin with warm water and 1/2 cup of Epsom salt and soak just that area. For example, to relieve a stubborn calf cramp, immerse your leg up to the knee in a warm Epsom solution. As you soak, you'll likely feel the muscle loosening and the pain easing. Gently massaging the muscle under the water can enhance the effect. It's a wonderfully soothing way to unwind those knots. By the time you towel off, you may feel as if you just had a gentle massage. Relieve tired, swollen feet and foot problems. Our poor feet take a beating over the years. If you often have swollen ankles, sore feet, or even foot odor or fungus issues, Epsom salt could become your new best friend. Remember how your grandmother might have soaked her feet after a long day? She knew what she was doing. An Epsom salt foot bath can help reduce swelling in your feet by drawing out excess fluid and improving circulation. The warm water relaxes cramped foot muscles and eases aches, while the salts can help neutralize odor and fight bacteria. Have you ever taken off your shoes and felt embarrassed by the smell or seen some athlete's foot starting? Soaking your feet in magnesium-rich Epsom water helps create an environment less friendly to fungus and bacteria, while softening any hard calluses or corns. It's essentially a pedicure at home that not only feels heavenly but also tackles common foot problems older adults face. Give this a go. Fill a basin or tub big enough for your feet with warm water. Add about 1/2 cup to 1 cup of Epsom salt and stir until dissolved. Then sit back and soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes. You can do this in the evening while reading or watching TV. If your feet are swollen, make sure the water isn't too hot. Comfortably warm is perfect. For odor or mild athlete's foot, you can add a few drops of tea tree oil or vinegar to the water, along with Epsom salt for extra antimicrobial power. Once done, dry your feet thoroughly, especially between the toes. You'll notice they feel less puffy and more relaxed. Over time, regular Epsom foot soaks can soften hard skin on your heels and help keep your feet fresh. Try it a couple of times a week, especially after days when you've been on your feet a lot. Your feet will thank you. Exfoliate and soften rough skin. Do you have rough, flaky skin on your heels, elbows, or anywhere else? As we age, our skin tends to get drier and develop thicker patches or calluses. Fancy spa scrubs can cost a fortune, but Epsom salt is an excellent natural exfoliator you probably already own. The crystalline texture of Epsom salt gently sloughs away dead skin cells, revealing softer, smoother skin beneath. Unlike harsh chemical exfoliants, magnesium sulfate crystals won't damage your skin when used gently. They just help polish away the dullness. Beyond exfoliation, the magnesium in Epsom salt may also help your skin retain moisture better and reduce inflammation. Many people find that regular Epsom salt scrubs leave their skin feeling silkier and looking more vibrant. It's like turning your bathroom into a mini spa without the high price tag. Quick DIY scrub. Take a handful of Epsom salt and mix it with a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil, coconut oil, or even your favorite lotion. The goal is a paste-like consistency that will hold together. In the shower or bath, after wetting your skin, gently massage this mixture onto rough areas. Think feet, heels, knees, or elbows. Use circular motions and moderate pressure, but don't scrub so hard that it hurts. The salt will do the work. Spend a minute or 2 on each problem spot, then rinse off with warm water. You'll instantly feel the difference. Those areas will be noticeably smoother. For an all-over body exfoliation, you can do the same mix and gently rub it on arms or legs, then rinse. Just be cautious if you have any cuts. Salt can sting. This once or twice a week treatment can keep dry, scaly skin at bay. Afterward, apply a good moisturizer to lock in the softness. Say goodbye to scratchy heels, and hello to baby soft skin. Calm itchy skin and insect bites. From pesky mosquito bites to an annoying rash from yard work, Itchy skin is something we all experience, and it seems to get more frequent with age as our skin becomes more sensitive. Instead of reaching for harsh chemical creams, you might find relief in an Epsom salt soak or compress. Epsom salt has natural anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce redness, swelling, and itchiness on the skin's surface. Have a patch of eczema acting up, or a bug bite that's driving you crazy? A cool Epsom salt compress can soothe that itch and calm the irritation. People have even used Epsom salt baths to relieve the sting of sunburn or the rash of poison ivy. The idea is that magnesium sulfate helps draw out toxins and ease inflammation, giving you quick relief from that urge to scratch. Plus, soaking in a cool Epsom solution just plain feels good on angry skin. If you need relief fast, try this. Dissolve 1 to 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in a cup of warm water and let it cool to room temperature or slightly cool. Soak a clean washcloth or cotton ball in the solution and apply it to the itchy spot. Hold it there for a few minutes or gently dab, and you should feel the itch subside as the Epsom salt works its magic. You can repeat this a few times a day as needed. For larger areas, say you have a patch of rash or a mild case of poison ivy, or if you want to soothe a sunburn, draw a lukewarm bath and add 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salt. Soak the affected areas for 15 minutes. Make sure the water is not hot, since hot water can sometimes worsen itching or draw blood to the skin, increasing inflammation. A cool or lukewarm Epsom salt bath is best for calming the skin. Gently pat yourself dry afterward. Don't rub vigorously on irritated skin. You should notice that the redness is less angry, and the itching is greatly relieved. This is a gentle remedy you can do a couple of times until the irritation passes. It's especially useful in summer when bites and rashes are common. Keep some Epsom salt handy in your first aid kit. Draw out splinters and soothe bruises and sprains. We've all had it happen. You're gardening or doing a bit of DIY and you end up with a tiny splinter lodged in your finger. Or maybe you bumped into the coffee table last night and now sport a tender bruise. These minor injuries can be surprisingly bothersome. Epsom salt to the rescue again. One of the old-fashioned yet brilliant uses of Epsom salt is as a drawing agent. It can help draw out a splinter or even the pus from a minor infection or boil. It does this by increasing the osmotic pressure on the skin. Science aside, it basically coaxes the foreign object or fluid to come to the surface. Similarly, for bruises and sprains, an Epsom salt soak or compress can reduce swelling and inflammation. The magnesium helps relax injured muscles, and the warm water improves circulation to flush out the bruise faster. Many people find that their bruises fade quicker and sprained ankles feel less puffy after using Epsom salt. It's like having a mini first aid secret weapon. Splinter solution. Mix 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt into a cup of warm water and stir until dissolved. Let it cool just enough so it's comfortable, then soak the area with the splinter, for example a finger, in this solution. Soak for about 10 minutes. The magnesium sulfate solution will soften the skin and start gently drawing out the splinter. Often, this will bring a deeply embedded splinter to the surface, or even completely out, without you digging with tweezers. If it doesn't come out on its own, it will at least be much easier to remove after the soak. For a stubborn splinter, you can also make an Epsom salt paste by wetting some Epsom salt with a little water and applying that thickly over the spot, then covering with a bandage for a few hours. When you remove it, the splinter may come out with it. Bruise and sprain relief. For a bruise or a mild sprain, you can take an Epsom salt bath, 2 cups in a warm tub, Soak the affected limb, or make a local soak if the area is small. For instance, a sprained ankle. Fill a bucket with warm water and 1 cup of Epsom salt. Stir to dissolve, then submerge your ankle. Soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. Do this once or twice a day after the injury. If a full soak is not practical, you can create a compress. Dissolve 1/2 cup of Epsom salt in a bowl of warm water, dip a towel in, wring it out, and lay it over the bruise or sprain. The warmth and magnesium will soothe the ache and help curb the swelling. Always remember, for a new injury, you might want to start with a cold compress in the first 24 hours to reduce swelling, but after that, warm Epsom soaks can really speed up recovery. It's remarkable how a simple salt can take the edge off those little injuries that life sends our way. Reduce stress and anxiety. Modern life is full of stress, and as we get older, we carry decades of worries and responsibilities on our shoulders, sometimes literally. We all know the importance of managing stress for our health. Chronic stress can raise blood pressure, disturb sleep, and just make us feel awful. Here's where an Epsom salt bath becomes more than just a bath. It becomes a ritual for relaxation. Soaking in warm water is inherently calming, but add Epsom salt, and you potentially boost the relaxation factor. Magnesium is known to help regulate the nervous system and promote a sense of calm. When you soak in an Epsom salt bath, you may actually absorb a bit of magnesium through your skin. There's debate about how much, but many people report feeling calmer afterward, so something's happening. More definitively, taking time to soak forces you to slow down, breathe, and relax tense muscles. It's a natural way to lower anxiety without popping a pill. Imagine dimming the lights, maybe adding a few drops of lavender oil to your Epsom salt bath, and just letting that stress melt away. It's a timeout for your mind and body that can help reduce feelings of anxiety and even improve your mood. My favorite way to use it? Whenever you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, plan for a 20-minute Epsom salt soak. Draw a warm bath and add 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salt. Stir it in so it dissolves. For an extra calming atmosphere, you could add a soothing scent like lavender or chamomile, either a few drops of essential oil or a scented Epsom salt if you have one. Turn on some soft music or just enjoy the quiet. Then sink into the tub. As you soak, close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. You'll likely feel your tight muscles loosening, especially those shoulder and neck muscles that clench when we're stressed. Mentally, give yourself permission to let go of your worries for those minutes. Many people after an Epsom salt bath report that they feel lighter and less anxious, almost as if the water washed some worries away. It's a simple practice, but if done regularly, say a couple of times a week in the evenings, it can really help manage day-to-day stress. And remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as caring for your physical health. This is one of the easiest ways to do both at the same time. Improve sleep quality. Do you struggle with insomnia or frequently wake up at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling? Many older adults do. Changes in sleep patterns are common as we age. The good news is, an Epsom salt soak before bed might be just the ticket to a deeper, more restful sleep. We just talked about how magnesium can help with stress relief. That same calming effect is crucial for good sleep. Magnesium helps your brain produce neurotransmitters that promote sleep and reduce stress hormones. Plus, the act of bathing itself raises your body temperature slightly, and the cool down afterward signals to your body that it's time to sleep. When you combine the two, a warm Epsom salt bath, you create a powerful sleep ritual. Think of it as setting the stage for your body to drift off easily. It's a far cry from just hopping into bed after watching late-night news and then wondering why you can't sleep. An Epsom salt bath is like telling your body and mind it's time to unwind and rest now. Bedtime routine. Take a bath in the evening about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Fill your tub with warm, not too hot, water and dissolve 2 cups of Epsom salt in it. Soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. While you're in there, you might incorporate relaxing activities. Listen to calming music, practice slow breathing, or even meditate lightly. After the soak, when you get out, you'll likely feel very relaxed. As your body cools down from the warm bath, it naturally makes you sleepy. This is a great time to slip into bed. Make sure to keep the lights low and avoid screens after your bath to maintain that drowsy, peaceful feeling. Many people find they not only fall asleep faster, but also sleep deeper after an Epsom salt bath. If you make this a routine, say a few times a week or every night if you like, you might notice you're getting more quality shut-eye. Sweet dreams might just start with a scoop of Epsom salt. Relieve constipation, internal use. Now, this use might surprise you if you've only heard of Epsom salt in baths. Did you know Epsom salt can actually be taken internally as a laxative? Occasional constipation becomes more common as we get older, maybe due to medications, less active lifestyles, or a low-fiber diet. Epsom salt, being magnesium sulfate, is actually approved by the FDA as an over-the-counter remedy for short-term relief of constipation. It works by drawing water into your intestines, which softens the stool and makes it easier to go. In simpler terms, it helps get things moving gently when you're a bit backed up. This is definitely one of those uses of Epsom salt that no one talks about at dinner parties, but it's good to know it's there if you need it, instead of immediately reaching for stimulant laxative pills that can cramp your stomach. A dissolved dose of Epsom salt might do the trick in a more natural way. Many folks have found relief this way, but it's important to use it correctly and not too often. When things aren't moving, do this. First, a caution. Always follow the instructions on the Epsom salt package for dosing, and check with your doctor if you have kidney issues or are on a low magnesium diet. Dissolve the recommended amount in water. Typically for adults, it's about 2 to 4 teaspoons of Epsom salt dissolved in an 8-ounce glass of water. It might vary by brand, so read the label. Stir it well until the water looks clear again and the salt is fully dissolved. You can add a squeeze of lemon to help the taste, because plain magnesium sulfate water is, truth be told, quite bitter. Then drink it up. Make sure you have access to a bathroom for the next few hours. Epsom salt usually produces a bowel movement anywhere from 30 minutes to 6 hours after taking it, depending on your system. It's gentle for most people, but it definitely works. Don't use this method too frequently. It's meant for occasional constipation relief, not daily use. And of course, if you find you need laxatives often, consult a healthcare professional. But as an every now and then fix, Epsom salt can save the day when you're feeling uncomfortable and bloated. Because let's face it, comfort and regularity aren't just about digestion. They're about dignity. Help your garden grow green thumbs. Listen up. Epsom salt can be a natural garden booster. Its magnesium content is vital for plants, aiding in photosynthesis and chlorophyll production. Gardeners find that tomatoes, peppers, and roses benefit from a little Epsom salt. When plants look yellow or aren't blooming well, they might need magnesium. Adding Epsom salt could result in brighter flowers, greener leaves, and tastier veggies. It's not a full fertilizer, but complements regular fertilizer by providing magnesium. Green thumb tip: dissolve 1 to 2 tablespoons in a gallon of water to water plants monthly. For garden beds, sprinkle dry Epsom salt around the plant's base and water it in. Mixing it into the soil when planting seedlings can prevent transplant shock. Clean household surfaces. Epsom salt doubles as a mild, natural cleaner. Its texture makes it a gentle abrasive, great for scrubbing grime without scratching surfaces. It's non-toxic and safe around kids and pets. Use it to clean bathroom tiles or the bathtub to break down soap scum. Mix Epsom salt with dish soap for a paste to lift stains and grime. Household hack: mix equal parts Epsom salt and liquid dish soap. Apply to surfaces like bathtub rings or shower walls, scrubbing gently. For cookware with residue, sprinkle Epsom salt, add warm water, and scrub lightly. Rinse thoroughly. Use Epsom salt in a hot washing machine cycle to clear detergent buildup. Save on specialty cleaners, and keep your home chemical-free with Epsom salt. Who would have thought that a simple bag of Epsom salt could do all that? From soothing your aching back and helping you sleep, to sprucing up your roses and scrubbing your tub, it's almost magical how versatile Epsom salt is. These 11 uses are just the beginning. Once you start experimenting with Epsom salt, you may find it replaces several expensive products in your home. It's a timeless remedy and tool, passed down through generations, and still incredibly relevant today. The best part is it's natural, affordable, and gentle enough for regular use. If you don't have Epsom salt at home, you'll find a trusted option in the description below. It's worth having on hand, even if just for the occasional relaxing bath that leaves you feeling rejuvenated. Give some of these uses a try. Your body, your plants, and even your bathroom floor will thank you. Remember, taking small steps like these to care for yourself and your home can add up to big improvements in your quality of life. Here's to feeling better, sleeping better, and maybe even gardening better, with a little help from Epsom salt. Happy soaking, and until next time, take good care of yourself.